So, purpose of today's exercise is to put some tags in these new calves and take a couple of the mummies off. I'm exhausted.
You want to say what we're doing?
Doing cattle work. Allegedly.
Alleged cattle work.
Pull a few off, take a few. Certainly nice to have some green grass and
Tell you what, that white one's looking pretty nice.
Right, this little fella.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty?
Which one's this one?
Oh, she's the one that the calf died on. I said I was going to bring him back and I haven't. I'm sorry. He's hairy for whatever reason. You're a little bit worrying with his very sharp little baby horn.
It's about time these little ones came off.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, you can't push me and bloody expect scratches.
that white one is big.
He's very pretty.
He's very pretty. There you go, what?
Let's see if these two dogs have got enough in them to do it.
Who have we got? Sook and
Minnie. Yeah.
Sook and Minnie. So, not close to 40 head. Get them into the yards.
Go back, Min. Go
Need
back,
to
Min.
tag.
Go back, Min.
The new calves.
Minnie, go back.
Take some of the bigger weaners off that you saw
Go
before.
back, Min. Good dog, Minnie.
And Sid's a bit upset.
You going to be right to bring the car down the hill? So we've got Sookie and Minnie out bringing the cattle to me. I work my cattle a little bit differently to the way some other people work them. I generally go forward and the dogs bring the cattle to me. Makes it easy for the cattle to see where they need to go. You've just got to rely on your dogs to not leave any behind. I generally work 3 or 4 dogs. There's only the 2 out at the moment because I'm saving Lucy and Sydney. They've done a lot of work in the last 24 hours and worn their pads, their foot pads down, so I'm just saving them as best I can. So we're down at the yards now and I've got all the dogs out. Sid's reasonably new to my pack of dogs, and he's still very excitable, so he just makes a lot of noise. There's Cal saying, what about those two? The trouble with Sid making all the noise is it stirs everybody up, the cows included, and they end up not thinking about what they're doing. The dogs aren't thinking about what they're doing, and the cows aren't thinking about what they're doing. They all get on the act of just barking, whereas Minnie's generally a bit of an enforcer and will bite to get the cows to move. They all get very excited with Sydney and his non-stop noise making. I'm hoping that his excitement levels will drop off and he'll start thinking about what needs to be done rather than barking at cows. But anyway, we get the job done in the end, and I'll let you watch the last little bit as we get them into the yards. You can see here the dogs aren't having much effect on the cattle. Cows and calves are quite difficult to muster, especially at this last little point where they can just stand up and come back at the dogs all the time. So I'll have to take matters into my own hands and chase them myself.
All you're doing is making noise, Sydney. Go on, walk up, cows. Walk up, cows. Walk up, cows. Walk up, cows. Take him up there, Min. Min, here, Min. Come in, cook. Walk up, mummy cow. Walk up, cow. Good cow. Walk up. Walk up. Go on.
Is that Miss Best in show? Well, that wasn't hard at all.
Slam the gates on the wild cows. I don't know if Sydney's helpful or not. It's just noise and stirs everybody up, don't you, Sid? Some little baby calves in there.
What are we doing?
Putting tags in. Oh, need some red buttons. So you can put a nil tag in that one.
Give me anything you need me to hold.
I love it. The boys are big enough and I don't have to do all of this now.
So the spray would be good. You can put a
Is that
number
right?
2 on there.
Mum.
You're a very nice little
Slide
cow.
it. Jeez, I'm having difficulties. I
Did you
need
do
the
the
red
button?
piece.
You do the button.
No, you've tagged in the wrong way.
How do I
Turn it over so that the writing's on the outside.
And then put your button in. Need to spray it.
Oh, spray the news. Mill stag.
This gonna be the number 3.
Yep.
I know who your mother is, and she's not as quiet as you.
Isn't that how we always have our cattle?
Doesn't look that right.
Crazy ones will kill you, but they give us the quietest calves.
Just take it. That is
Right
number.
behind you.
He's making funny little sounds.
This one doesn't want its earrings.
Does want its earring.
Now we just got to put them all
Not
through
very
again,
big.
seeing as we missed that one. Sorry.
No, I'm not going to worry about it.
Another one?
Little one to
Reese.
wean.
Another one, Dad?
Yes.
Or was that all of them?
That one definitely needs to be weaned. What number's him? 19.
That's
You mean
from
he?
Last year's drop, the last of last year. I think there's a 20 actually.
No, there's
Yeah.
a 20.
There's a 2020.
There's a 2020.
So it can only be an absolutely horrible cow.
What was that?
If 2020 was a year to go by, then 2020 the cow can only be a horrible cow.
Bulldozer?
It's not.
Bulldozer was from last year though.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
Got them
Open this one.
all in. Our little holding pen here. Some that are coming home for various reasons, and then all our weaners. There's about 6 or so weaners in there. 7 weaners all up. Ready to go home. And there
Oh,
they
it
are.
doesn't matter.
Ready to go back out. To their mommies. Really need to spray for the flies.
That's it for today's little exercise. Leave the cows in the yard overnight. Come back and pick up those few cows and little weaners tomorrow. Do another video then. Little box of hard-working dogs. This is all tuckered out down in there. There's Min over there. Look at her. Yep, the sun keeps wiping us out. The hard-working kelpie dogs. Could not run cattle up here in the mountains without them, that's for sure.